Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Michelle as Princess Jasmine today.
I'm Teresa as normal.
I'm Natalie as normal too.
Alright, and today we are back with number 8.
That's a lot.
Of our Loungefly backpack reviews.
We're never stopping.
No, we're not. If Loungefly, if you keep coming out with more bags, we will keep making more videos.
So,
even though my husband's gonna kill me.
yeah.
And I'm running out of room for bags.
It's
Getting a little.
Yeah, it's getting crowded in here. As you can see, they're all behind
There's
us.
3 rows.
It's not sponsored.
No, not sponsored right now. We just love the product. So, honest reviews. And so we've got 3 new ones for you guys today. And we're gonna start, as always, with...
So here is a Halloween pumpkin one, perfect for Halloween, obviously. So it has a little like stem on the top and the little like fit out feet. And they also have the side pockets. So
Alrighty, so perfect. Yes, as she said, perfect for Halloween. That's right. If you haven't heard before, I like to dress up to do everything from volunteer work to paid events like birthdays and stuff as just different characters. I do a lot of original ones like fairies and unicorns and all that fun stuff. And anyways, so this perfect backpack for Halloween, adorable. That's modeled after the big pumpkin Mickey that appears in the park around Halloween time. It is a little bit different texture as well. It's kind of like a velvety material.
it's like velvet and leather.
So it's a nice soft plushy material there, and as she mentioned, you get the ears that stick out as well as the pumpkin face, and as you can see, it is one of the flush backpacks versus the one with the little front pocket that sticks out. Due to that design, the front pouch on the inside is a little bit more limited on being able to put stuff in because it is a little bit harder to reach in and everything right there. But it is still enough room to put little things like if you're like me, you put like a small pack of tissues, hand sanitizer. Those do still fit in the nice front pouch right there. Big main pouch, just as normal before. No dividers, stuff like that. And as she mentioned, 2 side pockets, perfect for a small water bottle or like me, your phone, or just little things. You've got the Loungefly plaque right there and the usual straps. As we mentioned just in our previous video, number 7, the straps are starting to get longer as there was a lot of complaints from people that the straps were too short for them to fit comfortably, so Loungefly did listen and did make longer straps. In our case, it is now a little too long for especially with the 2 little girls, because they're small, so even when I have it all the way shortened, which is what I do too, they hang a little low on them. But just be aware that the straps are getting made longer for anyone that likes that. And then we always like to show you the inside of the bags. And the inside of this one, it is a little hard to see because it's all black. I don't know if you can see it. It's all Halloween candy with Mickey's style, so you can kind of see the lollipop right there, as well as the candy, the skull. There's a spider with a hidden Mickey on its abdomen and stuff like that. But it's all little Halloween decorations on the other side. Like I said, it's a little hard to show you because it is all black in there. But it's a very cute design. Like I said, perfect for Halloween, and we were excited to get this one. I believe it is a parks exclusive, so you do have to get them from the parks or on Disney's website at Shop Disney. Or if you're like me too, I like to bargain hunt and try to find good deals on them on places like eBay and Poshmark, stuff like that. So there's that one. You want to go ahead and show them the next one, Teresa?
This one is a castle, like the Disney castle. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very much like all the other backpacks. It's like the pumpkin.
So this one is another parks one. These are a little bit harder to find online for less than what they would normally retail for at the park. Parks exclusive. So they do have this one, which is the pink castle. This is the Disneyland castle, Aurora's castle. They do also have Cinderella's castle, which is the all blue design. I did notice that with this one, obviously Sleeping Beauty's castle is a little bit like wider design, so it fills it out this way, while Cinderella's castle is taller, and so it does stick out a little bit more at the top. So be aware, just careful about, you know, bending, because this one, as you can see, it already hangs over a little bit, and Cinderella's castle is even a little bit taller, so be careful with that if you're worried about bending the backpack design. But here's a quick close-up for you there. Very nice, cute design of the new Aurora castle with like the brighter pink and the blue and the towers. So same as the Mickey, Pumpkin Mickey one here, it is like the flush design, which limits the front pocket space a little bit, having to reach in like that. But it is able to fit a little bit more. You can actually see a little bit of the tower design inside too, which is really nice. Same thing with everything else. Big main pouch, 2 side pockets. I'll show you the inside really quick. So it's all the parks names and stuff. So you've got like the big Disneyland logo and what is it, the critter? Sorry, it's hard for me to read it. The Jungle Cruise, like California Soaring, California Adventure, California Screaming, New Orleans. So you've got the names of all like the different locations at Disneyland, as well as California Adventure, because this is, like I said, the Sleeping Beauty castle, which is Disneyland. I'm gonna guess that the Cinderella one is probably the same way, and probably has all of the Disney World rides on the inside. We live a lot closer to Disneyland than World, so we have not gone to Disney World yet. Which I know Natalie's probably a little sad about. Hopefully soon. It's just, it would be a really big trip for us to fly over there versus us. We are close enough that we drive to Disneyland. It's a long drive, but it's a much longer drive to drive to Disney World. You guys did. Yeah, they drove to Disney World. Like, they drove to New York and then down to Florida and everything, so it was a long trip. So one of the things I would like to mention about this bag, and it's because I had it happen to me, I ordered this online through kind of like a secondhand retailer, so not straight from Disney, but this design on the front, whatever it's made of, this like kind of like the plastic onlay of this, you be careful with it, because the first one that I ordered, it was actually missing a chunk of this tower right here. Like it had peeled, like it came loose and it peeled off. And so it did come damaged, and so I did have to message the seller, and they sent me a replacement one. They were very helpful. But because I've had it happen to me, now I know that that is something you really do need to be aware of, is be careful with the front of this. I've been rougher on some of the other backpacks, like you guys are probably rougher on yours than I am on mine, just because, you know, they're kids. But yours is still doing really well. Your Stranger Things one, that's held up to quite a beating. You use your Hello Kitty one a lot, yeah? Yeah, and that's held up really well too. So some of the backpacks, if like the print is like printed on there, they're a lot sturdier, but this one is definitely not the sturdiest, so do take some care with this bag. And the last one, if you've watched before, you've noticed that we like to kind of theme our outfits to at least like one of the backpacks, if not all of them. And then today our outfits is themed to this last backpack.
It looks phenomenal.
Yes. It's Genie.
So I just realized that the theme, not only are I'm dressed as Jasmine with the Genie backpack to show today, but also all 3 of these backpacks are parks backpacks. So they're specifically for the parks. So they should. This is what they'll say on the plaque. It'll say Disney Parks with Loungefly. Because if you look at the other ones, they'll say like Disney Loungefly or Harry Potter Loungefly Marvel or whatever. But the ones that were released for the Disney Parks will say Disney Parks. And I just realized we picked all 3 bags that are Disney Park bags. As far as I know, I think all 3 of these are available in Shop Disney if you're unable to go to the parks themselves. Or like I said, I buy them from other retailers too that people will buy and then resell them and stuff. Sometimes you can get a good deal on them too. And anyways, so this is Genie, obviously. This is the original cartoon version of Genie here. His ears do stick out, so do be aware of that. He's got his earring as well as his little hair and mustache thing going at the bottom right here. Oh yes, see, a little mustache.
I noticed that. Oh,
yeah. Natalie did notice though, is that the very cute zipper right there as she's pointing out to you.
It's a lamp.
I love the little extra details on a lot of these. Like I said, most of the backpacks have like just regular zippers that have Loungefly imprinted on them, but a few of the backpacks do have really cool zippers on them, and this one is one of them where it has Genie's lamp on there. And then another thing I just noticed right now, all 3 backpacks have the same flat front design, where the front pocket does not stick out. See? Yeah. Flat front design, so again, limited a little bit on the space in that front pouch. I can't fit as much in it as I normally would with my other backpacks, but enough to put the main little things. Same big main pocket as well as 2 side pockets. One thing I did notice earlier when I was trying to use it was, so normally, I've told you guys before what I do with the side pockets is I put my phone in them. With this one, because of his ear placement, I can't do it. You guys probably even didn't, yeah. See, it's one of those things where like you wouldn't notice until you actually try to do it. And so normally my phone fits in there perfectly and it sticks like widthwise, and then it sticks out like an inch or 2 out the top. But with his ear placement here, I can't do that without having to like bend his ear out of the way, which, you know, I don't like that. I don't like having things bent out of the way if possible. So just be aware that the ears do get in the way of anything that is going to stick up out of the pocket versus just inside of it. So there's that for the placement. And then last thing, as we always show you guys, is the inside. This one is fun. Just a bunch of Genie faces.
Can I see?
See?
Whoa, is there one that he's sad?
There's one where he's making an angry face, see?
That's hilarious. That one's a favorite one.
And then surprise face.
That looks like the one in the front.
Yeah. But yeah, see, so different Genie faces. So it's a nice throwback to Robin Williams Genie here. We all miss the original Genie, but I will say I am one of those that think Will Smith did a good job with the new Genie. So we all got to see the new live action when it was out in theaters when it first came out. We went, I think the first or second day we went right away, and we loved it. So. And we love Speechless. It's a great song for Jasmine.
That's my favorite song.
It's her new favorite song in the movie is Speechless. But anyways, yeah.
I'm just gonna watch it again right now.
We can watch it again. Yeah, we when it came, it's come out on DVD now and everything. We watched it with Daddy because Daddy didn't watch it with us in theaters. It was just the 3 of us. My husband watched it. Even he liked it. So we'll watch it again. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. We're all the way up to number 8. So thanks if you've been watching from the beginning and still stick around. If you're new, hello. Watch our old videos. We've reviewed a lot. I still have more to review. I actually have a few sitting around. That'll be number 9. We have it ready. I know. They all think I'm crazy. But at least my obsession is useful. I'm saying I could collect something else that's bad, or I have a really bad habit. This is my addiction. But at least it's a not toxic to my health addiction. Yes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. Let us know if what should we have? Ooh, let's have you guys comment down what your costumes will be for Halloween. Yeah, because I know that they're already excited. What are you gonna be?
Mulan.
Maybe.
She might change to Descendants.
She might change. She might want to do Audrey from Descendants, but that means that she needs it aside at least soon so I can actually get the costume. So, and then what are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Robin from Stranger Things.
Because we're all losers.
No, I'm the one. I'm the one thing that's on evil. You guys are all losers.
Wow.
Rude. Princess Rude.
I haven't decided. I have a lot of costumes, so I'll wear whatever is fun for the night and weather appropriate because we're in Tucson and Halloween.
It's usually cold on Halloween though.
I don't know. There was one year when we were walking outside and it was, you know what, 7, 8 o'clock at night and I was sweating.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a little hit or miss. We can either be like super hot, okay, or cold. I know most other places you guys like in the colder states, like you are freezing. I remember when I was little for Halloween, like, you know, wearing costumes, but it's so cold out that you have to put jackets on top and you're like, it covers up my costume. And so you'd have to layer underneath instead. Like I had to wear a turtleneck under one of my costumes to try to keep warm.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate when turtlenecks are so uncomfortable. Man.
But yeah, I remember like really, really cold Halloweens and stuff up in Oregon. It is very different down here. But yes, comment down below what you guys are gonna dress up as for Halloween, or if you don't dress up, tell us what you're excited for the holidays coming up, because we love the holidays. I absolutely love the holidays. So let us know and we will see you all next time.
Bye.